Hey guys, welcome to episode 34 of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. This episode we may actually leave the Dalish camp. I think I've done everything that I could here. But between this episode and the last, I did look it up and I was completely right. Linnea is voiced by the same voice actress who voices Ashley Williams. Kimberly Brooks, I believe it is. And something which I didn't mention in the episode, but I thought it, because I was talking to Zathid and I'm like, that voice sounds familiar. Sounds like that Vulcan from Star Trek. And my mind was like saying back to me, that is not Leonard Nimoy. That is not Spock. And I was like, no, it's not that one. It's the other one. And I was right. It's one from Stargate Voyager, Tuvok. Same voice. It's very good. And I'm really surprised that I recognise that voice. Because it's been years since I've watched Star Trek Voyager. But anyway, enough of me being like, yes, what voice is that?
Huh.
We shall enter the forest to find I can't remember the name between this and that. So Witherspoon? Weatherspoons? Witherfang. But it is now eternally in my head as Weatherspoons.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes.
Can we pick them up? Okay. Okay. I was like, where is this coming from? But I see them now. Whoa, yeah, that's a werewolf. Stab him. Ignore the other wolves. Get them all. Let's get this one. What is that? Is that a blind wolf? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me just have a quick look. So, trying to not get turned around, because Alistair is right, I will easily get turned around in a place like this. Just try to loot everything on my way around. I don't think I can get across there yet, no. Death route, please. What is this down here? Skeleton? Arrows and elf root. Oh, let me tell you, after Ulzamar, it's nice to have elf root everywhere. So let's look at this firing point. This is the spot where Dee's message needed to be sent. Oh, okay. Leave until you have a bow equipped and ready. Can I switch to... I'm not good with bows. Honestly. Let me take Starfang out for a moment. But at least we've got that.
Where's the tavern?
Fire an arrow over the trees. The message has been sent. It has not gone unnoticed. Continue.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Okay. Venom mercenary, huh? I can do this. Come on. Let's get the buggers. Oh, double there. Folded missive by order of Elmer Thorngood. Thorogood. We know they are out there and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the lot. They will know it is coming and probably abandon the poor sap of a messenger, but even in that our message will be sent with an authority they cannot have. By order of Emar Thorgood. And a werewolf. And Dane he stood his ground, the fanged beast approached. He saw the rage within its eyes, the wolf that once was there. The sword he raised, merciful death he praised, to the Maker went his prayer. From the popular telling of Dane and the werewolf, the legend of Ferelden, circa 450 Black. Ferelden lore is full of instances where these creatures have plagued the countryside. Wolves possessed by rage demons and transformed into humanoid monsters with incredible speed and strength, able to spread a curse to those they bit that would drive them mad with unthinking fury. When in this enraged state, a human host can likewise become possessed and be transformed into a fellow wolf-like beast. Tales differ on these werewolves of human origin, some claiming that their transformation into a bestial form happens uncontrollably. Some claim the transformation is irreversible, as is often the case with demonic tales. Both versions were most likely true at some point. The ability of normal dogs to detect a werewolf even when it is in human guise is what first led Ferelden to adopt dogs as indispensable companions in every farmhold. The alliance between humans and regular wolves is the subject of the popular Ferelden folktale Dane and the Werewolves. The actual hero Dane led a crusade to eliminate the werewolf threat during the early Black Age, and while werewolves have never assumed the same prominence since, there have still been reports of individual packs lurking in remote forests. In recent years, some have even been reported to have developed an uncanny willpower and intelligence, though why this is still unknown. Bum bum bum. Okay, so we killed those guys, and I assume we just need to... Yeah, it appears the messenger was not expected to survive the message, but you defeated the ambush and Dee's associates know it is safe to move. Return to the Nord Noble Tavern in Demerin for your reward.
Going.
Okay, so we've done that area. We headed from that way, right? Yes, is there a way back around that way? Let me get this death route, please. I believe this will send me back round this way. Yeah, I'm not good with areas that loop each other around, because I'm always like, which way do I need to go? Because I want to see everything. Andraste's Grace? Or Grave? Andraste's... Oh, there's a great bear down here. He would have been dangerous if he wasn't on his own. There's nothing there. Liliana would love this as a gift. Again. Give her another one. Oh, saving game. That is not good. So, yeah. Whoa, hello. Swift Runner. Hello. They're not even attacking. Hi.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers.
What a surprise. They can talk.
The Dalish sent a dwarf of all things to put us in our place. They sent a dwarf to make us pay for our attack.
You speak? I thought all werewolves were savage beasts. Well, Zafrian said that, and we didn't seem to believe him when we talked to him. We were like, well, maybe you're wrong. I'm no servant of the Dalish. While that's true, I am here to help the Dalish, so I am kind of here to, like, kill what is supposedly their leader with a fang. So let's say, and who are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go
Turn
back
to
to the
Liliana for
Dalish
help.
and tell them that you
What's
have
happening
failed.
here? I don't understand.
Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
You're the werewolves who ambushed the Dalish then?
Yar. I regret only that we did not inflict every single one of them with the curse that night.
You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal.
That we do. How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance.
Okay. So, I think we're gonna go, I would prefer to talk to you, I mean you no harm. Not necessarily true. If they were like mindless beasts, I probably would have wiped them all out, but now that I know that they're intelligent, that they're reasonable, they're giving us a chance. Like, they hate the Dalish for a reason. You know, because they're saying to us, you can turn back if you want. But, you know, the Dalish we'd kill them all if we got the chance. So, I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zafrian who sent you? He wishes only
I'm not
our
Zafrian.
destruction, never to talk.
You talk of Zafrian as if you knew him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive
But
the
you know of him.
experience. I swear it.
Why exactly? Why do you hate him so much?
You know nothing.
I do not.
Nothing of us, and even less
Oh,
of those
come
you
on.
serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Okay. Can we head back? Because I kind of do want to head back. See if Zathian has anything to say about this. Because that's not normal. They talk, they know of him, they want anger. There is a reason for the attack. I don't know whether it'll help or anything, but we'll try. We'll see if he's got anything to say about that. About why they hate him and everything. And if not, I'll just turn around and go back. Because I don't know about Witherfang, but the wolves seem not nice. I wouldn't say anyone here is nice, but reasonable.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I spoke to Linnea about you.
And what did she have to say?
She said that you have been a keeper for a very long time.
That's true. Hundreds of years, if you must know. Slowly the Dalish will all know once again the agelessness of the elves. For now, only a few of us have regained that ability. But I cannot say any more on that. I trust your curiosity is sated?
No, because I feel like No, she told me you'd lost your family, but she wouldn't say how.
I would rather not speak of it. It is very painful for me, even now after so long. The werewolves were responsible. That is all you need to know, and should adequately explain my hatred of them, no? Let us leave it at that.
So what, like ones from ages ago killed your family? And now you hate
Make them
all
quick,
werewolves?
if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Could you tell me what happened to Daniela?
She was one of the first to succumb to the curse. She is dead.
Are you sure of that? Athos doesn't seem to think so.
Athras is a grief-stricken man who seeks hope that does not exist. He will accept what has happened in time.
Okay, I need to discuss something I discovered in the forest.
Yes. What is it?
Did you know that some of the werewolves can speak?
Speak? You mean speak actual words?
Like
That
sentences.
seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I
They
doubt
speak
would
of
have
just
anything
hatred
worthwhile
for
to
you.
say.
Dude, yeah, they have... Yeah, have you tried speaking to them at all?
I think you can see for yourself what the end result of such a venture would be. Intelligent or not, they are hardly peaceful. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear.
Do you know anything about a werewolf named Swiftrunner?
I was not aware they have names. But no, I know nothing about any swift runner.
I want to talk to
Go
something
on, then.
else. No, yeah, I need to discuss
Yes,
something in
what
the
is it?
forest. Oh, never
Go
mind.
on, then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Why do I think you're behind this? Why do I have such like an intrinsic like I don't trust that guy. So I don't know how much I believe about this elvish immortality. Or if it's true, I don't believe that necessarily he's doing that through that. Like, I'm thinking maybe demonic possession or something. I don't know. I could just be running my mouth over nothing, really. But let's continue on. So that way, what does that way lead? That leads back that way. So it's this way, across the bridge. I received the item. Well, I didn't want to fight the werewolves, but I feel like I would have no choice. A werewolf pelt, cool. Just what I wanted. Well, at least that's a rabid werewolf. Don't need to worry about all of them. Okay, so I did that. I'm not gonna go that way yet. Oh. Let's have a look at this corpse. Hey, that's a Templar. Why is there a Templar in the middle of the forest? Dagon? Hi.
Who comes?
I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? But, we were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart, attacked.
Oh. Unconscious, but not dead. Kill him while he's unconscious. Examine him. His wounds are deep, and some of them are still bleeding heavily. The result of an attack by creatures with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. So let's cast a healing spell on him.
You healed me with magic. I suppose you must have. Thank you. I only vaguely remember you finding me. I am very lucky that you did, I think. You are a child of the stone, obviously. Thank you for your help.
Tell me what happened.
We were in the forest searching for Witherfang. We found traces, but made no sighting of the beast itself. We were not a day into the forest when we were ambushed by a group of werewolves. We did not expect them to be so cunning. I managed to crawl away during battle. I expect the others are dead. At least I was not bitten.
Who are you then?
I am just a simple hunter of my clan, Dagon of the Dalish. Obviously, my clan must know of you. Might I ask who you are?
I am Sylvie of the Grey Wardens.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, then.
You should head back to your camp.
That would be wise. I must speak with the keeper.
Wounded in the forest. Oh. Okay, I've already completed that quest. That was a quick quest. So there's nothing else here, so I think we are crossing the bridge to the next section. Oh. Darkspawn? Why is the darkspawn in the woods? Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
If you insist. Yes.
Some garnets there. Okay. So we've got something up there. I assume is that ironbark? Whoa! Hey, dude.
Make him praise.
So iron. Oh, wild sylvan. For demons crossing over into our world, mankind is not always the preferred prey. Possessing humans means risking encounters with powerful mages and Templars as well as other complications. Some demons find it far easier to seek out animals or even plants, assuming that these will make a suitable host as a human. Those that possess trees are known as wild sylvans. Generally, only demons of rage, the weakest of a demon hierarchy, will become a sylvan. Once they do, they must spend a great deal of time twisting and moulding the host in order to make it mobile. And once they have, the sylvan is a powerful and deadly opponent. Other, more intelligent spirits have also been known to become sylvans, and are generally much less violent, but these are rare. Slow but immensely powerful, wild sylvans prefer to lay in ambush, waiting for a victim to become lost, tired, or trapped before closing in for the kill. They hide among regular trees, nearly undetectable, until they begin to move and to reach. When they do come to life, as some travellers say, they stand tall, roots forming into legs and feet, and branches stretching out into lashing arms. While not present with a living target, however, it has been noted that sylvans often fall into a form of dormancy, perhaps brought on by the nature of their tree host. While mobile, they normally return to wherever they were rooted once the prey has been killed. For both these reasons, a forest that has sylvans within can become incredibly dangerous to pass through for very long periods of time. I wouldn't necessarily... Whoa. North to the east
Yes.
forest, huh? What quest? Oh yeah, I found ironbark. But I will continue to search this area for now. We've got some rubble, we've got a magical place of power. Let me have a look. So let's go up here first of all. We can't go that way.
This is fun.
Oh, gravestone. You see a tombstone before you, it gives you an uneasy feeling. Leave the tombstone alone. Magical site of power. An oxbone and a painted skyball. They both look like they're good for a dog. For a good boy. Let's head down this way. And then let's have a look up here first.
Now, this should be fun. All right.
Oh, spirit shard, life stone. So these exits. So that goes to south exit to the east forest. And that's the north exit to the east forest. There's definitely nothing to do that way. So let's head back down. There's a gravestone there. That's going to be used for something eventually. Oh, hello.
If you insist.
Looks like there's another one over there. I'm starting to recognise them now. Okay. Let's head this way first. Hello, fellows.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Yep, so let's get that elf root. Is there anything up here? Or is it just a little steep little hill with nothing on? Just a steep little hill with nothing on, okay.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly.
There's a landmark tree. What is this? Distinctive landmark, but otherwise. Okay, so there's that thing that I assume I can talk to. But let me see what's here first. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Okay, so let's look at the fire pit first. You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty.
Well, this is a trap.
Flickering, glowing warmth, comfort. I wish I could just lie here and...
Can you feel the power here? What is this? The flames emit a sudden warmth, draining your strength even more. You turn away, the chill seeping into your bones. You are exhausted. Let's look at the bedroll. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
I feel it too. We need to stay awake. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. Something tells me that doing the last one would be bad, but let's do it. You look inside the tent and are surprised to find how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
I want to know what's going on. We're not leaving. Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. Oops. Oh! Everybody else is dead. Shoot. Okay, let's revive them. And then group heal everybody. Head trauma. Torn jugular. And head trauma. Oh yeah, we all have head trauma now. Okay. Okay. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remains of the shade's victims all lie as it's sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
We really should not have been doing that. Let's give some people injury kits. At least Win lived. Good girl, Win. Probably willpower, I'm guessing. Let's look in his chest. Oh, we got some stuff here. And the Greater Shade. Pile of bones.
Going.
And a green stone. Okay. So let's go talk to this Grand Oak.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Why would I persuade it that I'm a werewolf? Can't you see me? I'm a dwarf.
Ah, a child of the deeper stone. I should have heard it in thy tone. The woods have never been thy home. 'Tis far beneath the earth you roam. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations.
Well, isn't it just another
Each
demon?
day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
I do think it's a way too soon, but, you know, everybody else asks me for a boon. So why not you, huh? What are you exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be.
It just seems that the other trees are far more hostile.
Of the Sylvans, this is true. They are quite mad, their virtues few. A spirit trapped within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted Sylvan they become, but I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
Yeah, why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Oh, very funny. Yes, the poetry, I get it.
It was but a simple jest.
It worked. I
a
was a
jibe
lot more
to entertained
entertained
my
than Sylvie
guest.
was. I would like to know more of this forest.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
Why is it called the Brazilian forest? Do you know?
That is but a human name, one placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
There were elves who lived here?
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
What happened here to make the forest like this?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
I don't understand.
I speak as clearly as I see. Plainer than this,
I think what he said was
cannot
important,
be.
but I'm not sure what that means. Is there anything else around here of note?
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Do you know where I can find Witherfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do the trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
Is there any other way to get to the center of the forest?
Perform the boon as
Oh,
I
okay.
ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Do you know where I would find this thief? I could look for your acorn. What's in it for me? He's already said what's in it for me. He'll let us through to the centre of the forest where we can get the werewolves. So where is this thief?
It was stolen by a human man. Deep within these woods he ran. Woods that I could travel there. I'd teach the fool to soon beware.
Yeah, very well. I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Okay. So I guess it would be simpler if you just like attacked the guy. But he seemed nice. It's always nice to meet a nice spirit. We don't get many of them, you know. Ooh, saving the game again. Let's go to the north area. It's quicker to get to the south, but hopefully we can like make a loop. More werewolves attacking us, are there? Rabid werewolves. So these are the ones that are okay to kill, I'm guessing. Well, although they are with blight wolves, so maybe they're ones that have been affected by the blight, maybe? Anything else? Yep, we've got some people around here. Are you not going to move? Hello? Right, I'm thinking maybe all of them are infected by the blight. Take all.
Yes.
Take all.
And I'm off.
Take all. Take all. Okay, they were rude. I wonder what we need to do with that gravestone.
And I'm off.
It might mean we need to come back to the forest. Oh no. Actually, that sounds a bit rude. Forest seems cool. East Brazilian Forest. Okay, thank you, Win. So I assume further down is where we get back out. Hey, there's a Hella there. Hey, Hella. That looks like a nice werewolf, maybe? Okay. And that Hella's just like standing there. It's like, I'm not moving. This is my house. This is my area. And then it's some death or whatever it was. Oh, Daniela, you were right.
Please, help, listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are one of the dwarven folk. I am... was once an elf. One of the Dalish until my change. Do you know of my clan?
You are a Dalish who's already become a werewolf then? No, let's outright answer them. Your keeper Zathrian is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods.
Oh.
I beg you.
I spoke with Athras. He was worried about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain.
Oh, I don't want to kill her.
Fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
I need answers first. Please, you must help me.
I
I don't want to promise that.
what I know if you promise to end my pain.
I can't promise that.
Then I will end it myself.
Oh. Oh, it was so easy to kill her. That's so sad. Give her Seraph back to her husband, Athras. You met a werewolf who said she was once an elf called Danga. She wanted you to bring her scarf to her husband, Athras, and then she forced you to kill her to end her suffering. Oh. I assume this way leads back.
Now,
Whoa, hello.
let's see. Which one first?
Leave him alone.
And I'm off.
Yep, so that is back to the south exit to the west forest. Excellent. So let's go north. Actually, let's go this way.
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
Oh dear. So yeah, find a way past the magical barrier, so that'll be doing that for that guy, for the thing.
All right.
Oh, you killed him. Let's get this skeleton. Mythal's Blessing. New Codex. Mythal, the Great Protector. Elganan had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elganan sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Elganan this truth, and pleaded with him to release his father. But Elganan's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mythal walked out to sea at the land of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elganan's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elganan went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elganan said that he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elganan and Mythal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth around his bed, and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. From the tale of Mythal's touch is told by Gishuo, the keeper of the Rathoran clan of the Dalish elves. Okay, so let's okay, if we're here, we couldn't go this way because there's a forest barrier, so let's try this way first. There's some elf root around the corner. Don't mind if I do.
Right.
Landmark tent. Oh, hey dude, were you always there? What's
And I'm
this?
off.
Appears someone has dug a hole beneath the sun, leading to a tiny infested cave of sorts. Obviously the hermit sleeps in there. There also appears to be a small cubbyhole within the body of the trunk itself. It is filled with mud, twigs and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Okay, leave it alone. Okay. Hey, dude, stop moving.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Hold on, human. I have some questions for you.
Questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will it do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
I'd rather ask the questions myself.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You may call me Sylvie.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm onto you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in Orzammar.
So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about some gold coin?
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
How about this silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that.
Okay.
There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
No, of course I don't.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait, what if you are lying?
I'm
You
a
thought to
dwarf,
scamper away
dude.
without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm onto you. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Oh, so can I do it again?
Oh, yes. Yes. I still have that old helmet and book.
Let's swap a book for a book, okay? I just want to trade for the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
How about this book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that.
Okay.
There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda?
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What a weird man. Just see him dancing as I click it. So, Archons of the Imperium, Archons of the Imperium. Archon Denarius of Tevinter journeyed deep into the lightless realm of the dwarves and there forged a covenant with Endrin Stonehammer, lord of the Dwarven Empire. As a symbol of their pact, Endrin gave the Archon a pair of rings, one that shone like the evening star and one as luminous as the dawn. So long as the rings were united, Denarius had need fear nothing. The friendship of the dwarves is a mighty sword and shield. The Archon wore the rings of dawn and dusk for 20 years, never removing them, and when he died, they were cut from his fingers by magisters squabbling over his vacant throne, then separated and finally lost. From a book formerly in possession of a hermit. Yeah, I'll see you later. I'll also not attempt to steal anything from you. I just think that'll just end badly. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff up here. Including two ogres. Oh no. Oops, didn't mean to take that, but go ahead. So that's tree stump. Oh, there's an elf root down there. I don't like the guide, but I want that elf root. I think I picked it up. I have no clue. Okay. Yep. Take all. Ice arrows, huh? Okay. What else is around here? Another gravestone. Elf fruit.
As you like.
Bubbles. Oh, that'd be good for Franklin. Damasu. Yeah, let's have a look at this gravestone. Yeah, seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. Do I want to disturb the wards? Legend of the Juggernaut, huh? The Mage's Treasure. Oh, that's why it felt weird. Oh, there's a revenant here. Win, my love. Let's do a lesser and a group heal. There we go. I don't really feel like we did force a hand, but still. Kill as many of them as we can. Let's head back. Let me look at this revenant. Juggernaut plate boots, vintage shields. Let's look at this. Find the Mage's Treasure. You have recovered one of the items hidden in the forest by the Tevinter Mage. The others are still out there. And I think there was actually some codex stuff. I went straight past it to Legend of the Juggernaut. The arm of the Imperium is long. Where the barbarian tribes of the Clane still ruled the land. The Tevinter Magisters fought to take it from them, inch by inch if need be, using terrible magic. The Magister Harak brought an army to this forest led by Alaric, his friend and general. For Alaric, Harak fashioned a suit of the finest armour, infused it with lyrium and his own blood magic, and named it Juggernaut, after the unstoppable giant golems guarding the gates of Mithranthos. Thus armed did Alaric win many victories against the Clane. When defeat came, it came from within. Alaric's own lieutenants rose up against him, jealous of the favour he had curried with the Magisters, and eager to take the Juggernaut's armour from him. Alaric was slain, and as each successor gained the armor, the other lieutenants turned against him instead. The Tevinter outpost fell to vicious infighting. In a fury, Magister Harak voyaged to the outpost and slew the last 3 lieutenants. The Clade, however, were already approaching the outpost in force. The barbarian chieftain of the Clade desired the fabled armor himself, and even with all his power, Harak could not hope to stand against them all. Instead, Harak used the last of his own life force to cast a spell of blood magic that bound demons to the bodies of the 3 dead lieutenants, as well as Harak's own lifeless corpse. These found revenants hidden in places of the Juggernaut armor, and although the barbarians sacked the outpost, the chieftain found neither the armor nor the revenants. The Juggernaut armor's legend lives on, and more than one brave soul has ventured into the depths of the Brazilian forest in search, never to return. From Ferelden, Folklore and History, by Sister Vitrine, Chantry Scholar. Well, there's obviously some truth to it, because we've just got a piece of the armor. Oh, crippling shot. We've got Juggernaut plate boots. So let's do some more looting. That's where that other gravestone was. We'll have to have a look. See, it was slightly harder with other bears. Okay, so we are back in the middle. So that's the ancient tombstone, Mad Hermit clearing. This way leads to the forest barrier, so the next left. I think it's this way. Yep, back into the southwest forest. Let's see whether there's... Let's go back to that gravestone first of all. Just in case.
Huh.
This is the tombstone of a Tevinter general. The epitaph makes it clear that the spirit was left to guard over something. So let's disturb the tombstone. Oh, okay.
Another point for me.
Wellington. Okay, Alistair, could you take a health potion, please?
Where do I go?
Would you drink that? Why aren't you drinking the stupid health potion? Thank you. Much appreciated.
Here comes trouble.
Okay, so that's one more piece of the armor. Eventually, when he falls, the Juggernaut helm. Quest updated. 2 items, 2 more remain. So let's also I don't think we saw any more. So the others will probably be further in.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. This cannot pass without reward. I shall give what little I can afford. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Thank you, my dude. Win leveled up as well. Go win. So we have got a way to go through the forest now. That's good. Let's go for that. Let's do that one. And okay, so what have we got here then? We've got to take that back to Athos. We've found some iron bark. We've got the Mage's treasure, so I guess we can continue on. So let's head back to the center of the earth. Woods. Yeah. So it should work now. Maybe. Saving the game. The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier. So yeah, you have found a way to get deeper into the forest past the magical barrier. Hey, Swift Runner.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute? Okay?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call them treacherous? You attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
First one to kill it gets the prize.
Oh, sorry, that is an inappropriate thing to say at this time. follow the white wolves though. I remember that clearly. We said to follow the white wolves. Okay. That's probably the hardest thing that's hit me in this forest.
As you like.
Unlock these. Engraved silver bowl. Some axes. And another grave. Onyx demon statuette. Whoa. Familiar warden runes are carved into this tombstone. We will disturb the wards. I need a new armor.
Come and get it.
Have victory.
Oh shoot. Lesser. Group heal. Let's get the attention of this guy. Come to me. I'm over here. Ooh, lesser for Lilium. Juggernaut plate gloves. Quest updated. We have recovered 3. 1 item remains to be found. So we're here. And we're heading deeper into the forest. Oh. Gatekeeper, huh? Hello?
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.
Yeah, there's definitely more than we're being told. But I do think this is where we will end this episode for now. It's a great place to stop. Next episode we will follow them into the ruins, into the center of the forest. We'll see if we can end this peacefully. Because depending on what Zathrian, I don't know who's in the right and who's in the wrong. And I have a fear that it's probably both sides, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to find out next episode. So I will see you guys in that episode then. Bye.